Next for discussion, the hotel's peculiar name.
Whichever way we choose to go, this has got to be rebranded, this place. Right, we've got this crazy name that says nothing about anything apart from a few red Indians on the mantelpiece. So what I would like you to do is to come up with a short list of, say, 10 names that you can think of for this place, right?
Yes.
And then we're going to go out on the street and we're going to ask the people.
Oh.
Okay?
Yes.
And we'll see what they think is going to be a good name for this place, because everyone's going to have an opinion.
Finally, it's time for Mark and Heidi to confront their wanton spending.
Where I'm thinking is that the boring bit, but the necessary bit, is we've got to talk about the finances. Mark, you've told me that your beloved wife likes spending money and that sometimes you put the kibosh on it, but more often than not, she gets her way.
Yep.
I don't think Mark always knows what you're doing. I'm not sure you know what he's doing all the time. And I'm not sure, in fact, I'm bloody certain that together you don't know what you're doing half the time. I want you to talk together. I'd actually even like to suggest that maybe once a month you have a proper meeting together where you take the morning, go out, have coffee, do whatever, and sit over a table and actually talk about how the business is going together.
Whichever way they decide to take the hotel, Ruth wants them to come up with a budget and stick to it. But her comments don't seem to be getting the response she'd like.
I'm asking you to be aware and to understand that if you have X coming in and you have X amount of overhead, you have X amount to spend, and you cannot spend more than that. It's quite simple. Your eyes are glazing over as I talk to you.
No.
It matters, Heidi.
I know.
This matters.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, you know, we're talking real stuff here. It might be on paper, the figures, but the reality is that come next January, February, you ain't got no more money. What do you do?
No, I agree. Totally agree.